Well, Shaken Books, back with another reaction, back with some more Tubeway Army, and we're going back to Replicas, 1979. And the next tune is Our Friends Electric, and I believe friends is in scare quotes, do I have that right? Yeah, or at least scare apostrophes. So yeah, Our Friends Electric, it feels like this is maybe lyrical territory that I've already heard Numan explore, but maybe the idea of robotic or android-like humanoids, or maybe even just devices or machines that simulate a larger and more full person, at least again in sections or in ways. So I do wonder if we're dealing with futuristic sci-fi and or you know, futuristic psychosexual territory. I do wonder, but let's find out what it actually is. This is Gary Numan. The tune is Our Friends Electric, and once again, friends is put in not quotations but apostrophes. Like that hard and light contrast.
So now I'm alone, now I can think for myself about little deals and issues, things that I just can't understand. I feel like light at night, or it's like touch at times. I don't think I mean anything to you.
say funk necessarily, but it, you know, within that electronic and guitar atmosphere, it did have a swagger to it. It was very direct. It wasn't overly dynamic. It just kind of did the same progression, although I like the different stages in the progression. And yeah, that like crazy growling guitar, it was like this like whirlpool of a guitar when it came in those two times. So that was a cool feature. It's interesting, I didn't hear the spoken word parts as well as the sung parts. It was like the spoken word parts were a bit lower in the mix, so I was catching like tiny bits and pieces of that, but I wasn't sure of most of that, which obviously that's going to affect you know, the way the song hit me lyrically. So yeah, I'm not sure. It's like the beginning, it's like, okay, so someone's outside and he's like a shadowy figure smoking a cigarette or something. It's, you know, like the smoking man from the X-Files or something. And then suddenly it sounds like, okay, if I don't have any like you know, electric friends, although he's like, you know, I want to pose the question, you know, are friends electric? But then it's like, if they're, you know, if I don't have those electric friends, perhaps I'm all alone, like I have no one to love. So it felt like maybe it was getting at the idea of seeking out an android or a, you know, a love bot or something in lieu of actual human connections. So yeah, not sure what's happening, but heard a couple different things, it seems. So not sure how it ties together. Do let me know. But yeah, sonically a cool tune, and one that, again, it wasn't overly complicated or didn't go into all sorts of different configurations. It was just sort of like that steady progression with that heavy like low end, and then the like different synth parts, some of which would soar a little bit more, and then that like big swirling guitar, and then it was, again, the spoken parts were in there. So it was a cool progression, but I'm not quite sure, you know, what to make of the whole. So I look forward to people's comments. Do let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.